Well, what is up, everybody? It's Hypocrisy here today, and we're going to talk about this post of this guy who says he has 42 years of gaming experience, and with that 42 years, he has said that Halo, the 343, has successfully ruined the Halo franchise, and at Game Pass, what do you say? As Microsoft has turned console gaming into a subscription service and has ruined games like Halo. So he's butthurt about Game Pass, which is a usual trait of Sony fanboys, but I don't think he's trying to make himself seem like he's not a Sony fanboy because he has Xboxes upon Xboxes, PS5, so he's both, he likes both consoles, but it's like, what takes like this, like everybody can have their own opinion, sure, but I just don't understand, like people who be like, the 343 Halos are just the worst Halos ever, Halo is just completely ruined. I'm thinking like, if these are 343 Halos are the garbage Halos, then why are the garbage Halos better than these companies' best? Like the worst Halos is better than some of these companies' best games ever made. So it's just like, if the standard is the standard just that high? Because I would definitely take 343 Halos over a lot of these other exclusives, these other companies' exclusives, first party games any day of the week, to be honest. And it's like a lot of times when they compare Halo, it's like they talk about the multiplayer portion and the single player portion combined. When it's like a lot of these other games don't even got multiplayer components at all. You're just playing a single player game. So it's like the worst Halo is better than a lot of people's best stuff they got out there. So that's that. And what is with this just talking trash about the Game Pass? Like, I don't understand that. If I would have had this as a kid, I would have been like, my mind would have been blown. Me having like access over 300 games as a kid, like pretty much because you only get games like during maybe like holidays, your birthday, if you get like good grades in school. That's pretty much about it. Maybe occasionally your parents probably might buy you a game, but you ain't getting games like that. But with Game Pass, you can access over 300 games. So and it's like, I just don't understand it. Like, why are people really hating? They have a true like disdain for this service. It just makes no sense. And it's like, I just don't get it. Really. Like I said before, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Halo's worst. The worst Halo game is better than a lot of other companies' best game. I was like, since Halo's been out, there's been a lot of series come and go. Since Halo's been out, there's been a lot of series that's been named Halo Killers, which is no longer around. They have both been killed, and they failed the mission of being Halo Killers. So, but let's see what other people got to say about this opinion right here. So he says, you love gaming, but it's like the Xbox makes gaming accessible to many more gamers. Gaming needs to grow, and Microsoft has done that. It's allowing anyone with a decent phone to game. I don't see how this is a problem. In other parts of the world, gaming is a luxury fact. Yeah, I don't see why they got such an issue, especially since Game Pass is making so many people get a chance to play some of these games that come out, especially like brand new releases at that, or even games that you missed out on. Because I'm just now finally playing the Telltale Walking Dead series, and I'm loving that series. I'm glad. I'm kind of mad I didn't play it sooner, but those games are pretty amazing, and they're on Game Pass. So I am enjoying Game Pass. I'm pretty sure other people are having the same experience, probably playing games they probably missed out on before, and you can play brand new games. Like Starfield is one of the biggest anticipated games of this year. It's gonna be on Game Pass day one. So how can you hate that feature right there? It just doesn't make any sense to me. But someone who has like 42 years in the gaming, they like 42 years in gaming experience, but you are just being a major hater on Xbox right now. It's like, why do you even have the console if you're just gonna hate on it? It don't make any sense. Oh, showing boxes doesn't make you a neutral. Apparently, the boxes of Xboxes, the boxes of empty boxes of Xbox paraphernalia is gonna make you make people rally around you being a neutral. It just doesn't make any sense. Xbox is doing well, and Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. I agree. I don't think any other company is doing what Xbox is doing so far. PlayStation is trying to do something similar, but it's just not the same. It's clearly not the same. While Game Pass got day and date games, PlayStation is giving you game trials, so definitely not the same. I buy every console, but PlayStation is constantly delivering while my Xbox gathers dust. Poor Xbox Series X and Switch. Okay. That's like saying Netflix run movies. I still buy 4K disc. I'm not sure how you blame a service. I don't get it. Yeah. They have no problem with Netflix. They have no problem with Hulu, HBO Max, but apparently just Game Pass just end all be all for gaming. These people like to put it. But he's a neutral though. He's trying to make himself appear to be a neutral, but he sounds like a super Sony fanboy to be honest. I love Game Pass, but you are right about Halo. Campaign was awesome, but I expected the multiplayer to be much better. Played it only for a couple of hours, so I got bored of it. And with recent news that the update has moved back to Q3, Halo Infinite is dead to me already. He says, "Sure, we believe you." Finally, thank you. Finally, some truth. I love Halo 1, 2, and 3. Like, okay, I do think the third Halo is probably the best one, but just saying that these new ones are just trash, I'm just not feeling that notion, bro. I'm just not feeling that notion. And these games play so fluid. Like, Halo Infinite plays so fluid when you're just going throughout the map. It's open world. You can fight against you can go to different areas. So I'm not on this Halo Infinite hate train that these people are on. It's just like, I don't know, these people just want to be super negative about 343, but I have fun playing Halo Infinite. I had a great time playing Halo Infinite single player. I wish they made more single player DLC content, but it's like they're gonna focus on multiplayer stuff. But I have fun playing that game, so I'm just not seeing how people are just this doom and gloom about this the latest Halo entry. You know, you can't have an opinion that doesn't favor someone's favorite corporation, but I agree 5 years from now the gaming scene is going to be a wasteland of half-baked games that get shoved out because, hey, they're in Game Pass. If Sony's going to chase it too, bye-bye. Yeah, because like Sony doesn't release half-baked games like The Last of Us 2 that had just a single-player mode and have a multiplayer mode like the first one did, but nobody talks about that. Or the Gran Turismo was like one of the worst user rated games on Metacritic this year, but you know, it's just Microsoft releasing unfinished games or like games that aren't up to people's satisfaction. That's Microsoft. Wow, 42 years of gaming cred. He says he has a cucumber brain. Okay. Same could be said of Sony. You make a Halo 3 and Last of Us 2, multiplayer is still a no-show. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, how does nobody talking about that? Are you completely fine with that? Where's that same energy at? I really like how Halo Infinite single-player campaign. I care less about the multiplayer, but co-op would be nice. And then they did do a good job with Halo campaign and Forza 5, which is what I primarily play on the X anyway. He says, you are objectively wrong. What Microsoft and 343 did to the Halo franchise should be a crime. What? But then again, he has PS5 and PC in his bio, so we know where he stands at in this whole thing right here. Dude's been crying about Halo for 10 years. How is that Game Pass's fault? Whatever, bro. I like the Halo Infinite story. Gave them a chance to fix that Halo 5 storyline. Halo Infinite is a great game, but just like online content. Let's see. Somebody wrote, this explains everything. Laughing emoji, a pony. So apparently he's a big PlayStation 5 fan, even though he wants to say he's a neutral. That's just hilarious. Ruined Halo, whatever, jump off the bandwagon. Halo Infinite State has nothing to do with Game Pass. It's that 343 has no idea how to do a live service or an open world game. The sacrifices they made in order to give us open world Halo were not worth it, and the campaign suffered, plus multiplayer is a bereft of content. Okay. So who ruined it? 343 or Microsoft? Make up your mind, bruh. Wrong. Microtransactions ruined Halo. I don't know. I don't think the game is that bad as people are making it out to be. I think people are just doing too much with Halo, with the doom and gloom nonsense. Does Wait, does a view who is saying Xbox collecting dust is lying because I bet you're playing the same game I'm playing, a multiplayer game. Yeah, that's probably what a lot of these guys are playing right now on their PlayStation 5s, to be honest. Like, what games are they really playing that's exclusive right now? They're just probably playing the same multiplayer you playing on Xbox, but they want to be like, my Xbox just collecting dust right now. Like, knock it off. Grow up. Yeah. You know, the dude has 42 years of game experience. I kind of agree with that sentiment right there. It's like, really? Like I said, everybody can have their opinion, but just this whole Halo Infinite was just the worst game ever made is just nonsense to me. Um, LOL, I told y'all it's the angry 40-year-old Halo fans to get rid of them. Good riddance. You had your time for like 40 years. Good for you. Move on. Serious needs new blood and new players. Not 2007 anymore. Goodbye and good riddance. 42 years of dumb ass take is an opinion, so everyone is entitled to theirs. Imagine saying this while posting to Xbox Series X. Hypocrite. Yeah. Guy hates Xbox, but he shows that he owns two Xboxes. Doesn't make any sense. But then again, we see Sony fanboys every day who only have an Xbox Series X and they trash the Xbox Series X while praising PS5, a system they don't own. So there's a lot of crazy stuff on this app right here, to be honest. So this ain't that too far from what I see on a daily basis at this point, though. Everyone has their opinions. I'm 45 years old, been gaming since I could reach the joystick at an arcade cabinet. I also buy every console you can think of, and I'm happy with pretty much everything right now, including Microsoft/Xbox. Yeah. I just don't see all the negativity for the Xbox right now. They're doing everything they can to be super pro-consumer, give you the best deals, but we're still trashing Gamepass. It's just so stupid, and trashing Halo is just dumb. So he says, a lot of their replies just go to show that the Xbox community could be just as toxic as the PlayStation fan base. I mean, a lot of people just not agree with his opinion, because how do you say that Game Pass is ruining games and that Halo Infinite is just the worst game ever made? Like, just completely ruined. Like, really? I don't know about that. Let's see. Says thus, and Sony has demos and cloud saves in PS Plus. But yeah, but Xbox is ruining gaming though, while Sony makes you pay for cloud saves and demos. Okay. Completely ruined Halo. Finally, someone who isn't afraid to speak up against what 343 did to Halo. Is he really speaking up, or is that like that's like the common consensus you see on the internet, that people just hate 343 what they did to Halo? But I still gotta say, I'd rather play Halo than a lot of other games that's out right now, to be honest. This man is telling the absolute truth. Microsoft is just ruining gaming. Wow. Just, what do you even say to that? Microsoft is just ruining gaming at this point. Like, what? Another guy says the same thing. What the hell is going on here? Wow. So I'm going to conclude it right here. Apparently we learned that Microsoft is ruining gaming because people don't like this latest Halo game, and people don't like Game Pass for whatever reason, even though it's like the best deal in gaming right now. But Microsoft is ruining gaming to a lot of these people. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. That's always thanks for watching, and peace.